I really think that this weekend should be about the three of us hanging out together, not us and 200 naked homos crammed in a pool.
I think we always wanted to have the first episode be away from San Francisco.
The metaphor that I've been using is first season is like building a plane in midair, and second season you just get to fly that plane to interesting places.
And hope you don't crash.
Yes, exactly.
We wanted to have all our characters together, the three of them, and I think that was always the idea from the beginning of the discussions. And Russian River is such a big part of the Bay Area life.
Yeah, Russian River is a city north of San Francisco. It's kind of like a Provincetown or a fire island where a lot of gay folks go from the city to get away.
And I think it was a big episode. It was bigger than anything we've done before.
And it was our first water stunt.
Yeah, it was fun being on canoes, trying to film on canoes.
That could be a water stunt, technically.
Yeah.
Come party with the big boys.
Sorry, I'm on orders to be good.
With fur like that, there's no way you play good.
I was trying to think about where Eddie came from, and I'm not exactly sure. I think we were talking in the room one day, and he sort of materialized magically.
He's cute. A big bear who cares about trans people and has a house in Virginia.
Oh, I've always wanted to visit the South.
House in Virginia. He's HIV positive.
We loved that he was open about his positive status. He'd been positive for a while and he had embraced that, hence the tattoo on his arm.
We had seen pictures of some young guys with positive sign tattoos on them, and we thought that was a really interesting idea. I think also it was important that we had a character who was positive, but that wasn't the only thing that defined him. He's a lot of fun, very joyful, and shakes up Augustine's world quite a bit.
You're going to see some trash cans, take a left, and there is the promised land where all your dreams will come true.
I like the idea that the party is called the Promised Land, and I don't think a party like that actually exists in the Russian River, so that's one thing. But I wanted to kind of recreate that idea of when you first maybe go to the first gay club. And I remember going to my first gay club when I was like in my early 20s and just feeling so incredibly overwhelmed and joyous that suddenly there were all of these people who were seemingly like me.
I also love the epic Steadicam shot. It was our first Steadicam.
Yeah.
In the entire show.
The notion was to kind of incorporate all of their stories in this kind of long shot. And also, like if you look at the shot, there is every single part of the gay community within that shot.
And the way everyone weaves through each other, and the ferry comes through the crowd and leads us back to a guy who we think is Richie, and then back to Patrick. I think that's such a cool shot.
He clearly still cares about Richie. He clearly has huge feelings for Richie, and he's not proud of himself for how he dealt with the end of the Richie relationship. And I think maybe partly what he's doing with Kevin is a reaction to that.
This had better be worth it. Oh, it's gonna be worth it.
Consciously, Patrick would probably say that this is the beginning of something exciting and cool, and then this could be forever, but subconsciously he knows that there's a limit to what this can be if it's in secret, and in some ways that's easier.
And I think he's also enjoying the nature of that relationship. It's unlike Patrick, and I think he's thriving on that a little bit.
There is something charged and sexy about a secret relationship like this, and I think Patrick is definitely enjoying that as well.